Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I want to talk to you about how I'm planning to ruin my portfolio with buying some Tesla, and the reason why I think it's going to ruin my portfolio in the short term, it is because there is short-term pain, maybe 1 to 2 years potentially ahead for Tesla, contrary to popular belief, and it's not because of what you think. So this is what we're going to do a deep dive in this video. I know normally I do Palantir videos, but Tesla is also one of my holdings and I wanted to do an update on it. So I'm sorry if I upset all my Palantir viewers, and welcome new viewers. If you like this content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel and help this Swedish guy survive the European winter, then please check out the Patreon link, which is the first link in the description box below. It would really help me out. Thank you so much. So Tesla stock needs no introduction. It's held up remarkably well in this bear market. This arrow represents where I opened my position, and my position is, have it written up here, $35,000. I have 129 shares, and my time horizon on this investment is 10 years, probably more. But yeah, 5 to 10 years, and probably more if the company is still executing. So when your time horizon is this long, what you want is an extended period of discount and low stock prices, so I can, build up a very substantial position in the company so that I can enjoy the ride when the stock price is going to go up. Now, again, if you compare Tesla to the S&P 500 or you compare it to anything else, it has held up remarkably well in this bear market. And I think that the stock of Tesla will be very much connected with the macro in the near term future. And even though there is a lot to be excited about the stock, and I really mean a lot, there is a canary in the coal mine, or something that nobody really in the Tesla YouTube space is talking about, that is a really big worry for me. And I want to explain this to you. So first of all, I want to show all the good stuff that we can be excited about. And, sometimes other people do it better than you. And this Gary Black, he collected it better than I ever could. So I just show his tweet. So the catalyst these are the positives that we all can look forward to. So number one, the Twitter overhang lifts in October. And funny enough, I see this from so many Tesla YouTubers, and it's not necessarily that Elon wins. He can also lose in this court, but the uncertainty which the market hates goes away. So this is the only way you can understand this. Tesla Q3 volumes and EPS comes out in October, and that's correct. Probably it will be their best ever quarter. S&P 500 credit upgrade in October, very correct. New Gigas UK and East and North America announced. I don't know if that's really a catalyst. It's just a really big upcoming investment for the company, but obviously this deepens their moat, helps them increase the production and get out of competition. So I guess it's a good thing. Tesla announcing a 10 billion buyback. I mean, Elon Musk talked about this. I think it would be unusual to do it in this market condition that we're in. It would be more prudent, I think, to be safe with the money and hold on to it until you're 100% sure that you can navigate through these uncertain times. But maybe the fact if they do it, it means that, they're so bullish and what they see is so good that in itself it can be a bullish sign. The FSD is rolling out more and more. I think just a few days ago, FSD was released to more than 150,000 paid users, which means that there's a crap ton of people who paid for this. And it also means that they feel so bullish and safe about it that they're releasing it to that many people. So this is amazing. Cybertruck launch mid 2023, very bullish thing. It's going to have amazing gross margins, that truck. They have 1 million plus pre-orders, and yeah, it's just going to be amazing. I hope I can get my hands on one in Europe. And the 30,000 EV launch mid financial year 2024. That's very far into the future because the stock market currently can only think to the next Fed meeting. That's the time horizon of the current stock market. So what is the issue that I'm talking about? So Tesla is a very overvalued car company, as we all like to debate this. However, there is zero counted in for the Robotaxi network, zero counted in for FSD into the stock, and zero counted in for the Tesla bot. And the investor Tesla stock, what do you call it? The investor AI day is very close, which is going to talk about the Tesla bot. It's probably going to be another recruitment event. Nobody from Wall Street is going to get what is going on. And only the very smart investors like you and me will get excited about it. So I'm just saying, currently the company very overvalued as a car company. And basically the FSD AI and the Robotaxi or the Tesla bot is currently like a call option that you just get when buying the stock. So why do I think that there's so much pain or possible pain coming for Tesla? That is because Tesla is significantly increasing its production. And you have to remember that the average selling price of a Tesla is in the $50,000-$60,000 range. Now, I know that we got to this level because Tesla kept raising the prices to, keep the waiting times low. But it's very untested if we ramp Berlin, if we ran Austin, if we ran all the factories and we're building more gigafactories, then we are going to be producing 3, 4, 5 million units per year. And it has never been tested if there is such a demand for an average $50,000-$60,000 car that the market can take up, 3 to 4 to 5 million of these cars. And here's the curveball. So normally I wouldn't be worried about this, but if the Fed actually overcorrects, which I think that they're on the way to overcorrect, and all the central banks on the planet is basically following the Fed. And even Elon Musk was tweeting at them. You can see a major Fed rate hike risk deflation. What is deflation? That's like them having to lower the prices to spur demand. And I know that Tesla currently, again, has a super waiting list. But look at China. In China, there is news that when they increase production to close to 100,000 units per month, their wait list has dropped to a week. That is nothing. So obviously, when your waiting list is a week, you have to take actions that Tesla is not used to taking, which is you basically need to incentivize buyers, lower your prices. And I heard that that's exactly what they're doing in China. They are offering some premium insurance packages, that I believe come included when you buy the car. And it equates to about a $2,500 discount through Tesla insurance. So you can see that in China, they already had to, do something because the ramp has caused that they basically started matching demand. So now, have you ever thought with that most people who buy, at least in Sweden, most people who buy Teslas, they're buying it on leases. And I have checked out some Teslas before and I got quotes on them for a 2% leasing fee. So that means if I want to lease $50,000-$60,000, I can, lease it for 2% per year. And it feels very cheap, even though the car is very expensive. And, I can make sense of it because you save so much on electricity. But here's the deal. Now that the Fed funds rate is 3-something% and they're going to probably go over 4.5% by the end of this year, that means that leasing contracts for Teslas are going to start from 6.5% a year. And that's quite a bit of change, actually, when you're taking a lease on $50,000-$60,000. And I actually wonder if an overcorrection of Fed can have an exaggerated or an overly high impact on the demand of Tesla and significantly shorter the wait list for Tesla to the point that they have to scale back their production ramp or go into discounts, which will very negatively affect the stock price. Unfortunately, I think that this will be the case. However, if the stock price is going lower, I'm willing to take this risk. And I'm going to be cost averaging down on the stock. And I hope that the stock goes higher and this becomes a problem. I mean, this is bad to say like this, but anyways, I hope that the stock price goes down and I can really build up a very chunky position in Tesla. And I think that the Fed overcorrecting is not properly priced in to the stock price. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have Tesla shares, what's your time horizon, what's your average cost, and what are your expectations for the short term. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched this far, then you're an amazing viewer. Please make sure you're subscribed so I see you in the next video. and check out the Patreon link in the description box below. So see you and have fun. Bye bye.